Hello, my name is Michael and I am an alcoholic. So it's important to me that everybody that watches this channel and what I'm doing and what's going on, they know that I'm in recovery. They know. A couple days ago, I actually celebrated 5 years of being sober. And for some reason, I didn't make a big deal out of it. And it kind of dawned on me, like, that is a pretty big deal, you know? 5 years ago, I was on my way to rehab for the third time. I had a 3-month-old daughter. I had a business I was trying to run. I had been divorced. I was a wreck. The doctors told me if I kept drinking that I was gonna, die from liver failure because the time before I was jaundice. My liver enzymes were sky high, I'd lost everything. I spent most of my adult life literally drunk all the time. If I wasn't drunk, I was hungover, thinking about getting drunk to get rid of it. And to be where I'm at today is a celebration, really, because there's so many people out there that are struggling with drugs and alcohol, and they have it in their head that they can't live without it the way I did. They're just stuck, or they're not convinced that they actually have a problem. And stuff like that, it takes more than just an intervention to get through to. That's why it took me 3 trips to rehab. But one reason I'm making this video is because, besides really finding my faith, one big thing that helped me through my recovery was having people that influenced me, that were really great at sharing their story, and they were brave enough to share their story and share their lives in AA and church and Celebrate Recovery and just in general. And when I started this channel and I started YouTube and I started learning about videography, and I wanted that to be a big part of it because it's such a big part of my life. I spent so much of my time struggling with drugs and alcohol. I haven't been able to figure out how to make videos on how to help people. I've tried Alcoholics Anonymous videos, some Bible study stuff. I've tried talking about it. I've even had people reach out to me, and nothing ever felt right. So I try to do what I know best, which is just share life. So it's important to me that everybody that watches this channel and follows along with my life and what I'm doing and what's going on, they know that I'm in recovery. They know that I'm, that part of my story is important that people know. Because that's the best way I know how to do it, is I just live life and I share it, and people know that I'm, I once was for 17 years just a hardcore, beat up, down in the gutter kind of freaking alcoholic. I mean, it wasn't always bad, but most of the time it was pretty bad. I want to find time to share stories like that more, because it is important to me, and it is a big deal because there's so many people out there that are struggling. And it's not just drugs and alcohol either, those are the ones that are on the surface because they're very easily seen and felt. Whereas people struggling with anxiety or depression or insecurities or, eating disorders, problems, like those usually don't come out as easily. But they're, everybody's struggling with things. And, I've always wanted this channel to be a big part of that. Is just kind of letting you know you're not alone, and it is possible. It is possible with God, and it is possible to live a happy, healthy life without drugs, alcohol, medications, all that stuff. So here's to 5 years being sober. And thank you guys for all of the comments, all of the likes, all of that. Like, that is, you know, as I go through this journey of YouTube with my past in alcohol and alcoholism, like, those things make such a big impact to me. Knowing people are out there enjoying what I'm doing and responding, and maybe some weird way or another I'm entertaining or helping folks, like, that is a huge deal for me. So anyways, thank you guys. God willing, see you tomorrow.